So another thing. So with your you mentioned that you like writing, and on your blog, I think it says that you're working on a novel.
That's something I've always been into writing, and you know, I had this idea for a story that I was working on just before I was diagnosed, and then when the MS hit me, I figured, well, I'm stuck in bed and I can't really do anything, so now what is my excuse for not starting? So yeah, I started it, finished my first draft, and now I'm trying to push myself to actually get it finished, but...
What's the subject matter?
You know, people ask me that all the time, and I never know what to say, because the plot, for me, it's a theme-driven story, because I'm trying to incorporate different aspects of my life into it, because for me, this was a way of expressing myself. But I'm writing it in a way that people might not be able to associate it with me as an individual, because I don't want people to associate it with me as an individual. I want them to see the themes in my writing and recognize them, but I don't want it to be a reflection of my life, because that's not what it's about. But basically, I'm taking themes of my life and hiding it behind the plot of this, you know, fictional story that I'm writing. And that's about as detailed as I can get without giving away the story.
Okay. Oh, sounds good. Okay, and I guess to back up a little bit, because I missed a question. How did you get involved in the YouTube blogging communities? Like, was it something more that as soon as you were diagnosed, it was through like searching for information, or was it more direct, like I want to try and connect with other people?
No, it was a result of searching for information, because anytime you need to know how to do something, where do you go? You go to YouTube, because somebody's got a video about it, and somebody's got an opinion about it. So, you know, when I had all my initial questions when I was first diagnosed, I was doing a lot of reading, but I was also having really bad vision issues, so you know, that's when I start looking at YouTube, because then I can just listen to somebody talk about it. And so after spending a lot of time listening and taking from YouTube, I decided, well, okay, maybe it's time for me to start speaking and giving to YouTube.
I think that was those were all my like basic questions, but I guess the last like the final one would be what motivates you to continue? Is it like the interactions that you've had with people and like the comments that you get and just like feeling your community, or is it just more for yourself?
It's definitely, for me, what keeps me going is seeing how I've helped people. A lot of people, you know, email me on a regular basis saying, you know, thank you so much for posting this, or I'm so glad that there's somebody else out there who understands what it's like to deal with this or that or whatever. So it's very satisfying to know that I'm not just, you know, randomly typing out words that are just getting lost on the internet. You know, people are really finding what I have to say useful. So, you know, I can only hope that by continuing, I'll continue to help people.
Yeah. Would you say that a lot of like you would maintain continuous relationships with people who are reading your blog, or is it more like you get one comment like from one person like once or twice and then you don't really hear from them?
A little bit of both. There's a good amount of people who, you know, I talk to on a regular basis who have pretty much become, you know, my main friends in my life. You know, these are people, you know, all the way across the world. But yeah, we talk every single day and, you know, check up on each other and stuff like that. But then I also get the, you know, one or two people who will start a small conversation and then they disappear after a while.
Yeah. So this main group is just the Facebook group that you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, great. Is there anything that I might have missed that you think is important that I should know about?
I don't think so. I think you had some pretty good questions.
But thank you very much for taking the time to talk with me. If there's any follow-up questions I have, do you think you could set up another?
Yeah, definitely, anytime.